Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you so much for joining me today. I know there's people from all over the world. Have you ever felt powerless? Have you ever felt overlooked? Have you ever been in a room and felt that your voice wasn't heard or that you were invisible? That's something I've struggled with my entire life, from the time I was a small child. And there were some things I learned along the way, and I want to share those with you today. And I'm going to share with you today 5 ways to start feeling powerful right now. But as I've struggled with it, I've learned that a person will only go as far as our thoughts and beliefs about ourselves. You see, in order to harness our power correctly, we must first examine what we think and believe about ourselves. I've discovered throughout my life and the struggle, and research actually supports that to fully succeed and to fully step into our power and to harness the power energy that's in the room, the first step is to stop the self-defeating, self-condemning thoughts and the feelings that go with it that tell us that we're not enough. See, the negative beliefs we have about ourselves will eventually become unhealthy habits that intimidate us and hold us back. And over time, without us even realizing it, they get programmed into our subconscious, eroding away every day our self-worth and limiting our ability to properly stand into our power, to be fully empowered, and to fully access the power energy that's in the room. You see, personal empowerment requires us to begin to replace those repetitive and self-depleting thoughts with inspiring words that will begin to shift our mindset into a space that is more encouraging, loving, and kind. I have a friend, and we say we would never be caught dead saying the things to somebody else that we say to ourselves. Isn't that so true? And the key to getting rid of these negative beliefs is to erase them. So the 5 ways to start feeling powerful today, the 5 ways so that you can implement it today is 1, know that the law of power energy is limitless. You have it at your fingertips. It is limitless to you, and the energy, the power dynamics, energy that's in the room is limitless. Number 1, know the law of power energy is limitless and always at your fingertips. Number 2, harness the negative self-talk. Replace that negative self-talk with positive affirmations. You have to replace it in order to erase it. Number 3, many of us have problems with establishing and holding our boundaries. Make sure we establish our boundaries ahead of time, that we know what our boundaries are, that we communicate them with other people, and then we hold firm to them, that we don't allow people to bust through our boundaries. Number 4, respond instead of react. Strive to master your emotions. If you get emotional, if you raise your voice, what I've learned through the years is you're giving your power away. So work hard to respond instead of reacting. And the last one, the number 5, use the correct power tool. Assess the situation and then choose the right tool to use. Well, how do you know which tool to use? I've given them to you in my book, Power Up, Power Down. And they are there for you to take and know when and how to use them. There's a whole list of power tools, so you have them in your tool belt to be able to use them. A lot of them will be familiar to you, but a lot of them won't. And many times we gravitate towards some and not towards others. So you will have them at your fingertips. And I want to make sure that they're in your hands. So I want to give to you a PDF copy of my book. So go to gailgift.com. This is no gimmicks. This is no anything. I'm truly going to give you a PDF copy of my book, along with a bunch of teachings, because I want you to be as powerful and as influential as you can possibly be. I've struggled with this my whole life. I know what it feels like to feel invisible in the room. I know what it feels like not to have a voice, and I don't ever want you to feel that way. Listen, if you've learned anything today, If there's anything that resonated with you today, hit that share button, because friends help friends succeed. And you know what? We need to be the most powerful versions of ourselves we can possibly be. Thank you so much.